And thank you, Kinsley, for having me tonight. We're excited to be here.
Of course. So tell us, why 4 more years?
Well, it's a great question, but we just felt like that there was more projects that needed to get finished first off, and so we're excited about doing that, but also looking into the things that we've heard over the last 2 or 3 months in campaigning. Neighborhood enhancement, dealing with housing, and those in each district. Each district has something that they want for us to look into, and so I'm looking forward to diving into that.
So like I mentioned, you made history tonight. What does that mean to you, and what makes that term different?
Well, I think it's a confirmation not only of what I have been a part of, but the commission as well, the last 2 commissions, the direction that we've been taking the city in, what we've been working on, the projects we've been doing. And so I think just confirmation would be the word, and affirmation of what we're doing.
So what do you think that your late father, who served 2 terms as mayor, what would he say to you tonight, knowing that you made history and have been elected for 3rd term?
Well, I think I see his portrait every morning when I go into the office, and so I look him in the eyes, and he always has something to tell me. But I think he would be proud, and my mother as well, and so I'm blessed by their legacy and what they've taught me.
So how much did the effort to revitalize downtown Dothan with the Innovation Center and the Opera House renovations and other projects, how did that influence you want to run another term?
Well, I think that we've gotten a lot of things finished, and so we want to continue to do that. So we're so close. The amphitheater will be done in the next month. February 26th, we'll be done with the Wiregrass Innovation Center. But it's continuing to make sure that those are sustainable, that they're working well, and we're successful. And then the direction where we are with City Hall and providing a campus, for really true campus for a City Hall for the first time in the city's history, and then concentrating on the City Center block as well. We got a lot of great things going on. I'm just proud to be a part of it.
Is there anything that you want to tell the people of Dothan tonight?
I'm just thankful to them. I know that we've had a lot of things going on. I appreciate their patience, but I appreciate them and their support, and think we have a lot of great years ahead of us.
Mayor Mark Saliba, that's our time, but thanks again for joining us tonight on News 4 at 10.
Thank you, Kim.